Thank you for tuning in. Today I have with us the amazingly talented, beautiful, super awesome, nice lady, Canadian person, Barbara Dunkelman.
Hello, I'm the nice Canadian lady. My name's Barbara, and I work for a production company called Rooster Teeth that's been around for almost 14 years. They started back in 2003 with a series called Red vs. Blue that was made with the video game franchise Halo, and then now, almost 14 years later, we're a full-fledged production company with over 250 employees, about, almost maybe, and I think over 50 shows, both live action, animation, gaming. We have our own game, we have a movie, we have an app now. It's crazy. So, and I am the community manager and director of social media at the company as well. I'm everything. So, I guess if you want to make it very simple, a community manager is essentially a liaison between community or fans and a company. So for Rooster Teeth, I was a fan, and now I work at the company, so I kind of am a voice for the company to the fans, and also I speak on behalf of the fans to the company to let them know what's going on, what people are saying, the feedback we're getting. So I spend a lot of time reading comments, answering questions. A lot of customer service involved with this job as well, which could be fun at times and not so fun at other times. But it's different in terms of public relations, just because it's more focused, and it's very much internal between company and fans, and not really focusing on the external. Back then, it was very surreal and I was very honored by it all. The fact that people would like me that much and want to see me go and work at Rooster Teeth. But to me, it was like, oh, this is nice. It's never going to happen, but it's sweet. And so the fact that it actually did happen, and that, Bernie and Matt and everybody at the company, they already knew me, and I think that they already liked me and thought about hiring me, but that group and that support from the community really pushed them over the edge and really showed them, like, oh, this is a person who'd be a good fit here and who people like and who people trust. So it was kind of just a very easy transition over. It was not easy, mainly because you can't really go work in the U.S. without a work visa. So it was a couple months, but Rooster Teeth luckily had an immigration lawyer already who was working with them in Gavin to try Gavin over. You have to prove that no one else in the U.S. could fulfill that position, so that they have to hire the Canadian to come over and fulfill the position. So they had to do things like post the job posting. So they put it in the bathroom at the office, or on the back of a door. And this is apparently a very common thing for companies to do when they're trying to get someone to come over. So yeah, that the actual getting the visa and everything and coming over was a bit challenging, but it was definitely funny the way we had to go about it. I think I was. I know Rooster Teeth had to essentially invent the job for me. I feel like it's existed before that. I could think of Halo. They've had community managers for a long time. A lot of video games tend to have them as well. So I think it's still a fairly new concept and a fairly new title. And I might have been one of the first, but definitely I don't think the first. Everything to do with video games is very much community oriented. So especially when you're gaming online or on your PC or wherever, you're interacting with other people. Sometimes they're NPCs, but usually it's fellow online players. Yeah. So the fact that exists and people develop this bond with each other and this friendship, and then they have this shared love and interest over something, that creates a fan base. And for that, you need a community manager in order to, respond to these people and to keep them loving that franchise or that company. So yeah, it's very important, for sure.